Howdy, howdy, y'all. I'm headed out to Crooms to do the AB loop, about 11 miles. It's raining right now and windy, but it was even worse yesterday, Saturday. So this is gonna be a little bit different for me. Hiking in the rain like this. I'm gonna have my full backpack too, and see if I can get the rain cover put on it. But I'll be there. I'm going to Tucker Hill trailhead and gonna start from there. Like I said, about 11 miles. We'll see how that turns out. I should probably be the only one out here, so check out the conditions. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a wet one, but better than sitting at the house. Folks, I made it to the trailhead right here at Tucker Hill. I'm gonna get my stuff together and take off. It's kind of nasty out, but it's gonna be challenging. Kind of like it. So I got my load out here, about 27 pounds, fully loaded. The rain jacket thing doesn't really cover it, but that's because I got my sitting pad in there, so it really don't fit, but it'll be all right. I'm not staying overnight, I can deal with it. You can see the conditions. Yeah, there's a few people out, a couple trail runners, some bicyclists, so I won't quite be by myself. All right, here we go. We got 11 miles ahead of us, and it's like 60 degrees out here now. I think it keeps getting cooler and cooler, which should be fine. I'll be moving along plenty good enough to keep me warm. Hiking trail north, that's me. Let's go that way, yellow blazing. All right, starting off with a little bit of downhill, a little bit of elevation over this way. These roots are slick, you gotta be careful with that. But this is a pretty part of the woods already. What do we got here? Huh, electrical box to nothing. Maybe a geocache. I bet that's what it is. Maybe. I don't know if they lock them or not. Let's get going and see where we can go today. I come up here last weekend with a friend of mine that I met on the trail, and we did 22 miles from Ridge Manor trailhead to Pine Prairie trailhead. We parked one vehicle at one end and one at the other. That was a great hike. We stuck mainly to the Florida trail mostly, but we did the low water version along the river. I didn't video anything, hardly even took pictures. Kind of regret it, but that was a good hike, a lot of elevation, and took us about 7.5 hours, but it was a good time. I'm out here in the pines now, and that wind's just a whipping. It's pretty cool out here. I'm actually following the All Trails app. It links Trail A and Trail B together as a loop for just a tad over 11 miles. And I've never done it before. I did this C loop. I think once I'm done with this, I think I almost walked all the trails out here. But there may be a few more on the other side of the river, I believe, over around Hog Island campground and stuff. But check it out. Wind whipping through the pines. I love that sound. Let's keep going. There's a really pretty area down in there. The grass is growing tall, all browned out. Deer like to lay down in bed in that. A little bit hilly over here. Let's keep going. Barely a mile in. Well, it looks like I'm right back to the Florida Trail. Seems like I can't get away from it. Not like I'm trying. AB cross. We'll keep on keeping on. I was just right here last weekend, and this was probably about the 17-mile point for me last weekend. So I think I know what I'm looking ahead to. There's some hills up here. If this AB trail stays right on the Florida Trail, I'm not real sure. But we'll find out. Alright, we're crossing forest roads. There's finally water in the road. We've been pretty dry, and then this rain has helped out a lot, but we probably need more. All the ponds are about dry around our house. Let's keep on going. Got here to this little area. I can smell smoke. It looks like, I don't know if they had a control burn or what, because it ain't a lot. But the rain's kind of putting it out now. Let's see if we can see it. Yeah, it's pretty fresh. I can smell smoke. I don't see no smoke. Just a little bit of fog. It might be some smoke, but I can sure smell it. Yeah, they burn all this back for new vegetation to come up through. It's a good thing, especially whenever we had rain coming. Probably wasn't a hard decision to decide to burn, knowing we had all that weather coming in. Headed uphill. Looks like the rain's starting to blow by. Wind's still cooking pretty good, but got into the rolling hills back here. Makes for a fun hike for a Florida boy. Hiking up and down these mounds. You get up top and you get a little bit of a view. Makes it worth the climb. Looks like that's where they stopped the burn, right there on that forest road. This side hasn't been burnt. Let's keep going. This is a pretty little area where it just looks different than anywhere else right around here. It's got that deer moss on the ground. Got some cedars. Just a little oak pocket. Just caught my eye. Figured I'd show y'all. I think I'm about 2.5 miles, maybe 3 miles in. Got a ways to go. I know it's hard to tell, but see if I can do it with my stick. All right. So that's kind of the bottom of the trail. But then there's a climb up to, I don't know, mid tree or so. Almost 3/4 of a tree. But the camera don't never show nothing. But it's a pretty significant little climb. It's a nice little low area right before you climb up the hill. You go down, then you go up. Climbing up. That wind's a whipping up here. This will give your legs a workout. See what it looks like from the top. goes down right there. You can roll down that hill. All right. Yeah, limbs are falling. Better be careful. Gotta tell y'all, I started out, it was drizzling rain, pretty nasty. I had a rain cover on my backpack, but you can see the skies behind me. They're getting blue. Turned out to be beautiful. Man, and it's not hot and it's getting cooler and cooler. Breezy. Fantastic day to be in the woods. Loving it. All right, it looks like I'm leaving the hilly areas. That's a pretty good climb there. Headed down into some lower ground here. And up around the corners, there's a few old mine pits with some spoilings and stuff like that. Pretty neat. But I'll show you when I get up there. Here's some of the old mining pits along the trail. Guess I was digging out lime rock, phosphate. I don't know. It's been a long time ago though. Let's see what we got coming up here. Trail sign. B loop to A loop. Cross trail. I think I'm gonna have to look at the map on this one. Let's see. All right, so B loop's that way. That's which way I'm headed. Somebody lost whatever that is. I don't know what it goes to. Goes right there on that pole. Let's get going. Here's another mine pit. Goes down there a ways. There's trails to the bottom of them, but I'm not going down there. I got enough going on. Yeah. The sun's kind of went away too. And the wind's picking up. And hopefully no branches fall on me. All right, I'm about 6 miles in. I wasn't gonna stop, but I got something going on in my shoe here. A bunch of sand spurs out here. I don't know what it is. My feet are doing all right though. You gotta take care of them. Might as well check them both while I'm here. These ultra trail runners, that's the way to go. That with the darn tough socks. This mat that I'm sitting on, it's just a Walmart. I got it from Walmart, and it was a little bit too long, and I may even cut off some more, but yeah, I cut off, I think 2 links. I should probably cut off a little more. I don't need all this length. Need just a little bit less to tote. I figured I'd start with cutting a little bit first and go from there. All right, we should be good. Anytime you sit down and take anything out of your pack, make sure to check the ground. I have forgotten one thing so far that I know of. Ain't no fun to have to backtrack when you find out you're missing it. Here we are crossing the road. My truck's probably about 6 miles that way. Got some clouds, but it ain't bad. Let's keep going. All right, I'm here at a junction. I'm following the B loop, and I'm parked at Tucker Hill, so we're headed that way. If you go that way, it takes you back to Silver Lake, which that's what that sign says. And yeah, that's a pretty good little area too. They got a low water route that is nice right along the withlacoochee River. It looks like I'm yellow blazing. Let's go. It says I got like about 4.25 miles to go, but I may add to it. If this links up with the C loop, I may add that to it. And I think it's about 6 miles on its own. So we may have a pretty good trek before we make it back to the truck. Let's get going. Come up to a nice looking area with oaks and small pines underneath. Just thought it was worth filming. I think I got about 2 miles to go to the truck, but I haven't decided if I'm gonna do that other loop. We'll see. If y'all made it this point in the video, I sure appreciate it. I'm just out here putting one foot in front of the other, talking to a camera, and I post it online. And if y'all like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know where I should go hiking. I'm here in Central Florida, so I'm willing to travel pretty good little ways. About hiked everything around here, so just leave a comment where I may go next. Who knows, I may show up there, but I appreciate it. All right, we gotta make some decisions. It's okay. That way goes to the truck in about 2 miles. C is gonna go probably about a 6 mile loop, then connect back in with this one, and then maybe a half mile walk to the truck. So I'm at 10 miles right now, and it's 1:40 in the afternoon, so I should have some time, but it is cloud cover and threatening to rain again. Well, let's see. All right, I think we know what I'm choosing. I'm taking the C loop. It's gonna add to me, but you know, I'm out here, it's beautiful. And that's which way I'm going. And I ain't mad about it either. So let's go. Just seen a couple deer. They crossed the trail right there. Ran over that way. Didn't get them on film, but check out the way all this fungus is standing out on these trees after the rain. It's just almost like a highlighter green color. It's pretty. Deer right up here. Just seen them again. Oh, it's way gone. I see them way back there. There we go. I really like the way these woods are. They got a canopy, but they're open underneath and you can see a ways. I like that. You go to Green Swamp or somewhere like that and all the bushes are right up on the trail. You can't really see anywhere. But this is a little bit more favorable. I like it. Here's another big mine they dug out years ago. I think it was way down there. Just hike around the rim of it. Probably a lot of the spoils. Throw it up here. It goes a long way down there. That's pretty cool. From another angle, down in that pit. can't really see how far down it is, but maybe one day I'll go down there. Here's a Florida Christmas tree. Let's keep going. Well, it's back to sprinkling now. It looks hazy, but that's just moisture in the air. It's like misting. That's still that pit coming out of it. And not sure how far I gotta go. I don't think the sea loop is gonna last me 6 miles. I think it's gonna cut off and it might turn out to be about 4, but we'll know in the end. Hey, here's an update on the mileage deal. I'm using 2 different maps trying to figure it out because I don't have any service out here and the All Trails map won't update. So I'm using Far Out app now that I'm on this trail. It's actually on it and it says, well, I've been 13.2 miles and I got 5.1 left to go. So it looks like if that holds true, maybe around 18 miles today, which is a good day, feels like it. And also, we were supposed to be, yesterday, we were supposed to be going up to the Cross Florida Greenway or whatever that's called up there around Dunellen. Big old swath of just protected land. But the Florida Trail goes through there and links over to Ocala. And there was a 22-mile stretch that we had planned to do yesterday, but the weather pushed us back. So I figured the next best bet, just come out here and throw down some miles. It's been a great day too. There goes some deer. Like 5 or 6 of them over there. They're just standing there staring at me. All right. Let's see, hiking trail, B loop, C loop, cross trail. We're going this way. Surprised it doesn't say to Tucker, but that's which way I'm going. All right, folks, I'm back where I started. Turned out to be 15 miles. So I gotta learn how to look at the mileage on these 2 maps in comparison. But it's been a great hike back here at the Tucker Hill Park here, the trailhead. And there's supposed to be a cemetery down here. And I haven't been to it and I wanna go check it out. And we'll show you. So I'm back here at the truck. It says Historical Confederate Cemetery. Please feel free to visit. All right, I gotta go see it. There's deer stuck in the, they're trying to jump over the fence. They keep hitting it. Dude. There was about 5 deer in this place. Oh shoot. I'm gonna have to rescue a deer. And he's out. Dude, jump over it. Don't run into it. Oh Lord. Man, I hate to say it, but he broke his back. Dang it, I'm gonna have to call a game warden. This ain't good. Right here in the cemetery. Oh Lord, okay, I gotta do something. This is definitely not how I wanted to end my hike. Oh man, he's back over there. I gotta go find somebody to get up here where I can make a phone call. He's just gonna lay there and die. All right. Okay, about this deer. I gotta go back there and look at it and see if it's still there. I'm sure it is. But they're gonna send an officer out to euthanize it. So I don't know when that's gonna be. I don't know. I mean, I'll hang out for a while and see how long it takes. Usually there's some officers in this place, but we'll see. It's a shame. Well, the game warden showed up and he's gonna dispatch the deer. He didn't offer it to me. He just said I could go ahead and go, so at least I got the chance to know that it ain't gonna suffer. I didn't want to wait around too long, but I didn't want to just leave not knowing if somebody was gonna show up. So I hate that it happens, but you know, sometimes things happen. But I'm headed out of here now. That's the end of this hike. I appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.